I would make another easy target Trump video, but since almost the entire media is colluding together to bring you nearly 100% anti-Trump news and 100% Hillary cover-up news, there's no need to beat a dead horse. I have a story that you won't hear on the news. It's equally alarming, equally dangerous, equally unacceptable, and extremely real. Donna Brazile, the new head of the DNC, and Hillary Clinton have set a precedent with their words and actions. Environmentalists and journalists are Russians and criminals. That's right. Disagree with Hillary and Donna, care about the environment, or seek truth via journalism, and they believe you are either A, a criminal, or B, a Russian. These two are not only chronic liars and criminals, but they're extremely dangerous if they do not change their current path. Watch this in completion and I'll explain how. Although Hillary Clinton pretends to be an environmentalist and climate change advocate, it should be no surprise that she doesn't actually mean it, considering it's common knowledge that she has a public policy and a private policy on every stance. If you want to think Hillary Clinton is a safe option for president, don't check out the information in Wikileaks and the Podesta emails. Just watch CNN, read New York Times, and all the other publications that are financially in bed with the Clinton campaign. It's impossible to report all of these disturbing revelations, but I've selected a few. Hillary Clinton sold fracking to the world. Not just in the US, see Flint, Michigan if you want to see how dangerous not taking care of water is, but she pushed it all over the globe. Fracking poisons water. Released emails show that she plans to defend fracking and tells environmentalists to get a life, and even went as far to say she thinks many environmental groups are Russian front groups. Although she's telling Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren and all of these progressives that she cares about the environment, when push comes to shove, she doesn't care. The Dakota Pipeline, a huge frack pipeline barreling through ancient native burial grounds and rivers, has seen a lot of resistance. Rightfully so, since it destroys land, poisons water, and we have technology available for clean energy. After poisoning the whole town of Flint, Michigan's water source, these greedy politicians apparently haven't learned their lesson. However, it won't stop there. They're arresting filmmakers, documenting the event, stealing their footage, and threatening them with up to 45 years of prison. This is what the police were dressed like and armed with to break up a peaceful protest to save water. Notice a pattern? Hillary Clinton and the Democratic Party lies, and if you show them that they are lying or you disagree with them, you're a Russian or a criminal. Apparently, bees reaching the endangered species list for the first time, the Great Barrier Reef almost completely dying, and carbon reaching the point of no return isn't enough for these people. Nope, you care about the environment, you're a Russian or a criminal. I guess Leonardo DiCaprio is a Russian and a criminal because he is one of the few celebrities that actually cares about the environment, aka what's most important. Recently, a video surfaced of an undercover journalist pretending to be an intern to work with the DNC and companies contracted by Hillary Clinton's campaign. The evidence they revealed is disturbing. They caught Hillary Clinton affiliates, one of them who had reportedly been to the White House upwards of 342 times, 47 with Obama directly, bragging about how they hired people, specifically mentally ill people, to start violence at Trump rallies. Whether you like this specific journalist or not, nobody is arguing that this isn't 100% true. It really happened. Nobody, not even Hillary, not Donna Brazile, not DNC or CNN, nobody is denying that these videos are true. It's completely obvious it happened. However, Donna Brazile, the new head of the DNC, was asked about it on Fox News. She first stated that she wasn't the head of the DNC when it happened to, of course, deflect accountability like they always do. Then she hinted that the undercover journalist was a criminal and that he shouldn't have been posing as an intern, infiltrating their facilities. She continued to call the reporter a Russian and literally ended the interview saying, "Go to Russia. If you listen to this stuff, just go to Russia." Her arrogance was astounding. She basically said that Hillary Clinton and the DNC are not at fault for paying people to start violence at Trump rallies. Not only starting violence, but then using the extremely biased and bought-out media to push the narrative that Trump supporters are violent, when it was Hillary's team causing the riots. However, they claim the man who showed that they're doing this is a criminal, not them. Hiring mentally ill people to start fights at Trump rallies? Not guilty. Finding out that they're actually hiring mentally ill people to start violence at Trump rallies? Guilty. This is true insanity, ladies and gentlemen. It's even more contradictory considering that Donna Brazile herself leaked Bernie Sanders' campaign info to Hillary Clinton's campaign in one of the many calculated moves to cheat Bernie Sanders out of a fair chance of winning. The DNC is not only filled with criminals, but they are now considering anyone who doesn't agree with their criminal behavior criminals and Russians. This is a huge threat to our society, a huge threat to humanity, and a huge threat to any decent human being. You won't hear this being reported because the media is nearly entirely a giant bought-out PR team for Hillary Clinton. Journalism no longer exists within our sellout press, and if anyone dares bring some unbiased journalism to the forefront, they are criminals, Russians, and possibly in danger. The part that makes this even more dangerous is that nearly the entire media and press is colluding with the Hillary Clinton campaign. They're able to do things like start violence at Trump rallies, report on it, blast it through TV, radio, news, and internet publication mediums, which ultimately sets the tone of public opinion. They do something criminal and dangerous, lie about it, twist the story, and have so much media influence that this is now the narrative that we consider news and truth. We are finding out through brave journalists and people putting their life on the line that very little of what they're saying is true. Journalists used to do this job of discovering truth and working for the people. Now nearly all journalism works for the politicians and corporations, and any source that dares report the truth is considered a traitor, a criminal, and a Russian. As an artist, activist, and environmentalist who tries to speak truth, love, peace, wisdom, knowledge, philosophy, and real-life situations, I do not feel comfortable with this path that Hillary Clinton is currently taking. I have so much love in my heart, and I want to help humanity and help people through my audience. I shouldn't feel uncomfortable making this video when my end goal is to stop poisoning water and support environmentalists. Trump is being executed and held accountable for everything he says and does. It's the complete opposite for Hillary Clinton. I have love for Hillary Clinton. I have love for Donald Trump. As a proud and grateful American, I want to do whatever I can to show love and work with whoever becomes our president. In order for this to happen, this war on environmentalists and journalists must stop. The American people deserve more than lies and zero accountability. It's a complete joke and a complete insult to our existence that 3 debates in and there was little to no discussion on the environment or water. We are made of water. Our planet survives. Our entire existence thrives on water. You have 2 people that will literally poison water for money. And no one wants to talk about it. Everybody wants to talk about all of these little things that don't matter nearly as much as the environment. And environmentalists are being crucified as journalists and Russians.